It all began just 18 months ago when the board imagined what we need in the next years to become the best we can be as a congregation. The list was large and ambitious. Over time and with careful planning, we narrowed the list to a still ambitious plan. And then we came to you, and you helped us further refine the plan. Then our REACH team formed, and they have worked really hard all year to reach out to you so that together we can reach our vision. At the helm for this work have been Nancy, Rooney, and Dave Anderson. And I want to say that I really cannot imagine two people working harder or doing a better job. They have been really fantastic. I invite you to join me in thanking them as they come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you. 4 months ago, we kicked off the REACH campaign at our big worship service on January 20th at Northern Virginia Community College. That day, we worshiped, celebrated, and cheered as we said, "Let's reach. This is our moment." Over 500 adults and children attended that day and had a wonderful time together. So listen to what we have all accomplished together since January 20th. Our REACH team conducted over 370 visits with UUCF members and friends. Over 275 pledges have been received as of Friday, and they are still coming in. You all have pledged $2,613,000 to UUCF's future, and the pledges, as I said, are still coming in. About 95 people have worked together on the REACH campaign.
As co-chairs, we want to thank everybody, because we certainly couldn't have done this on our own. And I personally want to thank Nancy for being an amazing co-chair. She's really been the dynamo behind this. She's worked 20 hours a week. She's pulled all the strings to really make this thing run smoothly. But now I'd like to also thank our steering committee, because our steering committee has really also been the guts of this. The steering committee was formed last October, and we've been planning, organizing, recruiting, doing the work, having a lot of fun along the way. So I'm going to call up the names of the steering committee, and I'd like, as I call your name, if you're here at this service, please come up front. And please hold your applause until later. First, we have the amazing team of Craig Bennett and Terry Gopperu, who recruited, organized, supported, inspired our team of 40 visitors. These guys are the ones that made this happen. And between the two of them, they conducted over 50 visits themselves.
Paula Kahn was endlessly creative in helping communicate and publicize what the REACH campaign was all about. As you all know, running a capital campaign at church mixes business and spirituality. Susan Bennett kept the campaign focused on deepening spiritual connections as we worked together. She also recruited people to give the heartwarming testimonials that we've listened to in church over the last 3 or 4 months.
Deborah Kennedy was with us from day one, and she did almost every job in the entire campaign, and she did them really well. Martha Aids was our event planner extraordinaire. I'm not sure she's here at this service, but she organized the teams to put together the worship service and the lunch at Northern Virginia Community College. Can you imagine putting an event of that complexity together under a really tight timeline for 500 people?
No, you can't. And Suzanne Leonard shared her artistic and communication talents with us by creating the beautiful Reach campaign designs that you've seen on the brochures and banners around church. So thank you so much to the steering committee. You have just been amazing and endlessly giving. Others who shared their time and enthusiasms with the Reach campaign. So please stand up as we say other areas where people helped. 40 people were Reach campaign visitors who talked with members and friends about the future of our community. Schedulers who helped us make all of our appointments. At least 25 volunteers worked on the January 20th event, maybe many more. So they helped and 8 members spoke from their hearts in church, giving testimonials about how this community touches their lives.
Thanks to all of you for giving your time and your skills to help this campaign succeed. And finally, we want to thank everybody who pledged for this campaign. Your names are on the banners, or on the banner, I should say, out in the comments. And we'd like to ask you to join us. We have a celebration cake outside, so we'd like everyone to join us after the service for some cake. Thank you very much.